Well, I was getting all proud of myself here. I got the location inset in and
All right.
got it all set and cannot get this damn signature in right.
Oh, okay. All right, let's see.
Now that's the JPEG file, not the PNG. Should I have been using the PNG?
Yes, yeah, because it doesn't have a background.
Okay, let me try that first of all. You can watch me go through the steps here.
All right.
So I go to here, external reference. Okay, and then delete this because it's the wrong one.
Yep.
And I'm going to go there and I'm going to go image file and I'm going to pick the PNG and I'm going to pick a point there.
All right.
Just going to hit enter. And rotation in degrees. I'm just going to come out this way.
Just hit enter.
Close that.
Yeah, you can just hit enter on that signature. It defaults to 0. But let's see now.
So can I make it a little bigger than that?
Yep, you'll select it. Now just stretch it. Well,
What's
what's
going
going
on?
on?
That's not stretching it.
No, let's see. Let me request control here a second. Let me take a look at it.
Oh, okay.
Now, because you see how it's reverse colored like that?
Yeah.
While it's selected over here in the properties,
Yeah.
you want to choose this, go down here to the bottom where it says transparency
Yeah.
and change that to yes.
Okay.
And then, of course, you can make that whatever size you need. And then move it with this middle button. Now, you're not seeing it, you're not seeing the outline of it move. You'll just have to sort of, move it around as you need.
Right.
It should also be transparency. Let's see. Yeah, so you can see behind it there. Made me wonder why. Why does it block this line out? Let me see something. There we go. Yep, so that should work.
Okay. See anything that I've missed?
Let's see. As long as you got your date, it's good. If you have your notes, you'll have your legend. You'll have your inset when you get to it, or is it there already? Yeah, there it is. Well, looks pretty good there, Chief.
Okay. Thank you,
That
sir.
That was it?
That was it.
Oh, hell, that was easy. All righty. I'll go ahead and save the video just in case you need to look back in terms of those. Yeah, to make sure you're in the properties, you set the transparency to yes.
Right.
Down at the bottom, okay?
Yep. Yep.
And then when you're stretching those grips, probably the reason it didn't move is that maybe you accidentally snapped to something else down there.
Okay.
So just make sure you be aware of the snapping. All right.
Very good. Oh, wait a minute. There is
Yeah.
one other thing.
All right.
This line over here and this back line are both fenced. And I tried putting a fence over the overlay of the property, and it just turned it into one solid line. And I have a fence layer, but I couldn't get it to work. How would you do that?
Well, you have this fence layer and it is visible in the current viewport. Okay, so if we make that current, which it is, and then I would just double click inside of this so you're in the model space.
Yeah.
And you're going to choose a polyline and use the current drawing properties, which is on layer fence. Okay.
Yeah.
And so we'll go from here to here, up to here, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and then we hit enter. Now, it looks solid because the layer definition for fence is probably set to continuous. So we have to go to the layer. Let's just come up here and type FEN. So you see the line, well, here's the line type is fence X line. Fence X line. Okay, so that's at least named correctly. Now, the other problem could be that.
See, this is what it looks like. If you look down in the lower right-hand corner where I have the chain link fence, I used the same line type there and it worked fine.
Right, this right here.
In there.
It's layer fence. It is line type by layer. Line type scale is 1. Okay. That says line type continuous. Ah, I know what happened. Now it's also set to
Now, what'd you do?
okay. So what happened was we said use current properties when we said draw this line, draw this polyline, use current properties. And it was on layer fence. But if you look over here, let's say we switch to a different layer. We'll just say highway right of way. Well, highway right of way is the current layer, but the current line, now we haven't drawn anything at all. But once we do, the current line type will be continuous. And the current line weight will be 1 millimeter. So what we need to do is to make sure without anything selected, without a command in progress, we'll change that from continuous to by layer. So now whatever layer you choose will be the style that's created, because now the current line type is by layer and the current line weight is by layer. The current color is by layer. So now when we switch the layer, let's go to the point description layer. See now the color changed?
Yeah.
The line type and line weight stayed whatever, they wanted to be. So you could have adjoiners and by layer, and it has an adjoiner line type possibly. I don't know.
Yeah, it does.
So that's That's how you, that's why it was coming in continuous and fat and heavy, like 1 millimeter thick. So now you've got the overall property line symbol shows up prominently, but you also see the fact that it's a fence.
Yeah,
Okay,
very good.
cool beans. All right. So I'll save your drawing there. You are out of that. I'll let you take it from there.
Okay, thank you, sir.
You are most welcome. I'll send you a link for the video and we'll go from there.
Okay, Doug.